What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video today. As you can see by the title and thumbnail, I have two trucks right here. My personal daily driver, 2021 F250 Super Duty, and my Uncle John just dropped by because he just bought a 2021 F150. Pretty much same options, same package as the trucks, but he's got the super nice interior. And I just want to give you guys an honest review because I see so many reviews online and they're so generic and they talk over all the little reviews and they're honestly boring as shit. So you know what, I was like, let's just give a real person review on honestly how we're going to use the truck, what the trucks are going to be used for, and why I picked the 250 and why my uncle picked the 150. So let me show you the trucks. Let's get into it. So let me compare the 2021 F250 interior versus the new 150. I mean, guys, there is nothing wrong with the interior on this truck. Super clean, super user friendly, and guys, it just gets the job done. I am not like a super big tech guy, like all the little electronics and gizmos. Like, this works for me. This is all I need. I mainly needed a truck that had the power, that could tow good, and that did everything well. And it's been getting 17.5 miles to the gallon, and it's the same as my other 150 pretty much. On the interior screen, I wish I had the big screen, but at the same time, this is plenty. It does get the job done. Like I said before, guys, I'm not super technology freak. I need all that little stuff, but it would be nice to have the bigger screen, especially on long trips, because you got the big navigation setup, and I'll definitely show you that in the other truck. But guys, this is pretty much a 2021 F250 Super Duty, and I almost have 6,000 miles on it. So far, knock on the fake wood over here, it's been pretty good all around. As you can see over to the back, still spacious. My truck came with like this cargo setup and it's full of extra work clothes, stuff like that, stuff I need. But guys, like, the inside of the cab is perfect on these trucks. They still have the full glass moonroof, and this is a limited, pretty much, I mean, not a limited, excuse me. This is a Lariat, but it has every single option. Sticker on my truck was like $84K for this, and I mean, it has more than everything I need. FX4 package, all the skid plates, good wheels and tires. They're definitely going to get changed though. They're like bike tires. And I just added this tonneau cover. It's like a Rhino Lock one. It's super solid. But these trucks are almost identical. Just one is a 250 version and this one is a 150. So let me just give you a quick walk around. So up front, they add the LED lights at the bottom, which is pretty sick. It's a more cleaner look. And they did the same thing over with the F250s, added them into the bumper, which is clean. It's a nice clean look. You don't have those like halogen bulbs that they have at the bottom, because I did have those on my 150 and I changed those out for the LED. All right, to jump on the interior of a 2021 F150. Right off the bat, the seats are like nothing out of this world. This is just a regular Lariat truck. More than enough options, what you need. First impression, honestly, on the inside, it is extremely comfy. This doesn't even feel like a Ford truck to me anymore. Look how big this screen is. This screen is 12 inches wide. Like, I need a screen like that. Like, you can watch movies in here. I don't know if it's possible. Throw up some Netflix when you're in the car, but like, my jaw was dropped when I first got in this truck, and I was like, I need to make a video on it. Just everything around, like, I feel like Ford used a new leather. So I looked it up. Ford actually said 97% of this truck is completely changed, and I could definitely tell because it has a lot new features. Let me get in the truck and start it up for you guys and just show you some stuff right on the front screen. As you can see, like, just on the armrest, like, everything, the fit and finish is good. I mean, just coming from a truck, another F250, another Ford truck that is fully loaded, this truck is extremely well put together. And guys, I don't know what type of truck you guys are looking for or what you use your truck for every day. So right off the bat, we got this nice big screen. I mean, everything seems good. This truck only has like 469 miles on it. This truck is brand new, straight off the dealer lot, and I am really liking it. Like, they have all these like zone lightings. You can go to here. I don't know what this is. Disable amber lights using, I don't even know what that is. Close that. But guys, look at that. They have so many more options, and like, to be honest, I'm not the type of person that will be using all this stuff on this truck. I'm the type of guy that tows with their truck, throws stuff in the bed, and just goes A to B and wants a good, reliable truck. But this is the same type of truck. You can do this with this truck, and it will give you no problems. So this truck does have the Gen 3 Coyote in it, and he's been averaging, my Uncle John has got 18.3 miles to the gallon for only the time being he's owned it. And we got on it a little bit earlier. Straight to second. we're gonna actually take this truck for a ride. And I've never driven this truck yet. I just rode in the back and I was like, this truck rides super nice. It, like, the whole back feels more spacious. All the speakers look clean. The sides of it look clean. Just everything looks like very done up well. And the crazy thing about this is the shifter feel. Like, just putting it, engaging it in different gears, it's just super smooth. Like, I just, honestly, I don't feel like I'm in a truck, guys. This feels like I'm in like a Suburban, decked out Suburban. Like, I drove Escalades in the past. Like, this really feels like I'm in an Escalade. Ford actually integrated like all these modes on the screen. So like, it has normal mode, tow haul mode, eco mode, and sport mode. Sport mode's actually pretty dope because it shows this around a racetrack and it puts it in 4 auto. 4 auto is, if you guys don't know, 4 auto, it's pretty much mainly 2-wheel drive the whole time. Then if you're taking a turn hard and the ass end of the truck starts to kick out, it will throw power to the front wheels, just like the GTR in the garage, and it will get you out of the corners super fast and the best way possible. And granted, I'm not going to be the type of person to have my truck in sport mode all the time, but this truck is going to get built on this channel. And guys, this truck's actually going to get a Roush blower on it. We haven't decided Roush or Whipple. He's leaning more towards the Roush, just for the simple fact that this truck wants to stay under warranty, because this truck's actually making a trip to Florida in the next week or so. So he needs this truck to stay as reliable as possible, get decently good gas mileage. I mean, it doesn't really matter because he's putting a supercharger on it, so that doesn't even matter, honestly. As long as the truck runs and drives good and reliability is good, that's all he cares about. So that's what we're going to shoot for with this truck. Probably around 650, 700 to the wheels on 93 pump gas. That's what we're trying to hope for, because that's what my Uncle John wants, and that's what I'm going to try to help him get. So we're in the process of sourcing out supercharger, wheels, tires, and actually an exhaust for this. And we're going to lower the truck just a good bit so it has that fit and finish, and it looks kind of like a lowrider. Not like a real lowrider, but like, it's just gonna look good. You guys wait till you see this truck when it's done. We actually, if anyone's interested, these step guards are coming off and these wheels are going to be coming off the truck pretty soon, honestly. And you guys just saw it has less than 500 miles on them. So if you guys want these wheels or step guards, just hit me up on Instagram, Tyinstein410, and I could sell you these. So this is my first time taking a look under the 2021 F150, and it's got a Gen 3 Coyote. It looks like a pretty clean setup, not gonna lie. I mean, it's gonna have a massive blower mounted right up on there, and I can't wait till it's done, and you guys are gonna see that on the channel. This truck is gonna turn into a beast. The only thing I'm worried about is I don't know if they unlocked the ECU on this truck. I've seen the Roush trucks already get built and some already get shipped out for this body style. I'm almost positive that it should like be able to be tuned. Another cool thing about it, which is pretty much like, oh, it most likely will break, and actually something did break on it already. This little clamp, it's literally just a spring, so we were pushing in it like this, and I guess we might have hit it at a certain wrong angle, and it couldn't have been latched in all the way, and it popped the spring thing right out, and it just fell. But we got it almost all the way in, but I don't know, we couldn't get it to clip 100%, so we're gonna have to take that and get that like clipped back in. It's honestly just a spring, guys, and I was like, that's kind of like, I don't know, it couldn't have been not put on right from the factory. Check out this tailgate, if I can find the button. Jesus. Okay, this is honestly too nice. This is one we know we've officially hit ultimate laziness, and we can't even shut a tailgate anymore. My truck does not have that, and I'm actually glad it doesn't, because that is just one more thing to break. So guys, if you're looking for a 2021 F150 or a 250, the real question is, like, what are you going to be doing with the truck? Are you going to be towing? Is this your daily driver and you really don't tow that much? Or is it just like a weekend truck and you sometimes tow with it, but it's really not that heavy, not over 6,000 to 10,000 pound range? But on my case, I needed a 250 just for the simple fact, with the car trailer, going to be loaded up, gas, fuel, everything in the back, tools to work on the car. So I needed something a little stronger than a 150, and that's why I chose a 250. But on the other hand, like my uncle, for instance, this is his daily driver. He doesn't tow nearly at all with it. So it's like, you know what? He can do what he wants with it. He could put a supercharger on it. He can lower the truck. He can put wheels on it. And it's kind of like his fun vehicle. He does have an H1 Hummer, so he does really have another truck or something he could use if he needs to pull with it. Or, and for instance, go off-roading. And we're actually going to go for a ride in the H1 one of these days, because that truck is sick. We usually take it to the farm when he first got it all the time and go off-roading. And that truck truck is a straight beast. So let's jump in the 150 and see what the hype is all about, honestly. There's my neighbor and his new Tremor. This is Ford country back here. We got a Raptor, 250, and the 150, Mustang, and Fox body in the garage. Whew. So like right off the screen, right up front, got the F150 like kind of like on a slow rotate. Built Ford tough, baby. Okay, this is just so nice on the inside, guys. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. If you're local to a Ford dealer, go drive one. Like, watch how smooth this is. Like, that was so nice. And I wonder if it can only drop down if it's in park, maybe. Yeah, probably. Let me just test that. I've never actually done that before, so I'm kind of curious. Oh yeah, so okay, it only has to be in park before you can drop that. Imagine if it broke and you couldn't put it back and drive. That would be a bad time. That will probably happen to someone one of these days. And my dad actually drove this truck today from coming out of a 2017 Raptor with like almost 80,000 miles on it. He was really impressed with this truck overall, like handling, braking, acceleration, because he's got a Gen 2 EcoBoost. His is a 3.5. My old truck was a 3.5, and this one has the Coyote. So this might be actually the second Coyote F150 that I've ever driven. All we had was EcoBoost. I had a problem with mine, but my dad didn't have any problems with his. So far his has been good, knock on wood. And yeah, I mean, he's thinking about getting a Coyote because he definitely wants to put a supercharger on it too. But they're just having all that problems with the EPA and stuff, and it's just like, you never know what's gonna happen. So right off the bat, I can definitely tell that they redesigned the hood on it. It looks more narrowed down, and I do like that a lot because if you're coming from a regular F-150, 15 to 20, you know, and even my F250 does it a little bit. It puddles up water on my hood, like right on the corner, and every time you go to brake, it like spits it back at the windshield. And that was one of the most annoying things about my 150 every time when it rained. But getting in this truck, guys, I just don't feel like I'm in a 150. Ford really overdid themselves with this truck. I am super impressed. We're gonna take it out on the main road, and I'm gonna give her the beans a little bit, see what she has. Not too much. Straight to second. Just lightly lay on the throttle, just because this truck is fairly new, and I'm not trying to beat up on his truck. I must say though, the 10-speed, the way it's been shifting, it is like just butter going through the gears. Ford truck and another Ford truck. There must be a reason there's nothing but Ford trucks around here. I want you guys to understand, when I give like a review like this, it's not like I'm paid to do this. I love Ford vehicles. I've always loved them. I've had problems with some. I've had great things with others. And I ran the shit out of my Mustang and I never gave me a problem. But I just want to let you guys know, like, this is honest, like the most honest review you can get. Like, no one dropped off this truck to me like, oh, we'll pay you X amount of dollars to make this video happen. No, guys, like, this is honest, my review. I'm really not like, oh, I hate Chevy, I hate Dodge. Yeah, everyone bashes everything a little bit. At the same time, every vehicle has its problems at the end of the day. But I'm just been a Ford truck guy because I know the way we beat our trucks and use them. We always overload them, honestly kill them, go take them off-roading, and like, we just never really had problems. Like, look at this driveway right here. F150, F150. I don't know if you guys saw that very well, but it is nothing but Ford Truck City back here, and there's a reason for that. Just take note. When you're driving down the road, just count how many new F-150s you see, and there's a reason for that, believe me. Guys, no joke, if I didn't tow as much, I would love to have this truck and daily drive it. Like, it's not too high, it's easy to park, get in and out of parking garages, places where you gotta go that are super tight, and this truck just does everything you need. And I'm pretty sure the towing on this truck's damn near close. Actually, let me rephrase that. So I know that my EcoBoost with the Max Tow Package 2017 was around 12,500 pounds. And that was with the Max Tow Package 3.5 EcoBoost. With the 5.0, I really don't know how much it can tow. Let me just, oh, here comes a truck. All right. 20 miles an hour. Wow. Wow. This truck is so smooth. Okay, this doesn't even really feel like the 10-speed to me, because the 10-speed in the Mustang is not as refined as the new 150. And my 10-speed Mustang is a 2020. I'm sure the shifts have to be a lot harder because of the power and the way it is, but I don't know, guys. This does not feel like your average Joe 10-speed. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. That actually pulled really good. I was completely surprised about that. That was 70-some miles an hour in no time, just like that. Doesn't even feel like I'm going 70. Felt like I was going like 25, 30 in this truck. Just like, because you don't really feel the bumps. Like, I've watched some other people do reviews on the trucks, and they're like, oh, the ride is not that good. When people say the ride isn't all that good in the new 150, they obviously don't drive trucks all the time, and I can assure you that. All right, so let's just see 30 miles an hour. I'll slow down to 30, and just watch how it shifts. You can see the gears are right down there on the left. Straight to second. Oh my God, this thing rolls out. Oh my God, I was not expecting that. So the whole main reason I want to make this video is because I had a lot of you guys hit me up and it was like, what should I do, Jake? Like, should I keep my 150? Should I get a 250? And it's honestly, guys, how you use the truck. Do you tow a lot? Do you not? Like, it's all up to you. Just go test drive. If you want my honest opinion, go test drive both. Go get a 250, go get a 150, and just go drive it in a shopping center. Go drive it in a tight shopping center and try to park it. Because if that's what you do all the time, if you go to a shopping center, go just try to park a 250 or a 150 and let me know what you like. I actually was reading up on this truck, and so this truck does have the built-in generator on board, and I'll show you guys that when I get back to the house. So I was like messing around with it a little bit, and I would turn it on generator mode, and the RPMs would shoot up to 900 RPMs, and it would stay consistent at that. And I was like, that's pretty insane. Like, I've never seen that on a vehicle before, ever in my life. And I'm sitting there looking at it and reading it. So pretty much the truck could power, like, I don't know if you guys saw what happened in Texas. Ford was actually like loaning out F150s for people to heat their house with. And shout out to Ford. That is awesome that they did that and stepped up to the table and like gave out their brand new trucks that are damn near $70,000 for a pickup truck. But you pay for what you get for, guys. And this is just awesome because the trucks, they needed, like, people needed heat in Texas because they had that deep freeze, and the F-150s stepped up. They generator stayed running on the truck, and the truck stayed, like, it's like a super low idle mode. It's a little higher than what it normally idles at, and I'm going to show you that when we get to the house. But like, even if you go camping, for instance, or you do anything, go out cooking or cable saws or generators, like, this truck can do that, and it's no problem. Like, I have no need for it. I could actually, maybe I could use it if I went to the racetrack and I turn the truck on and I need to use some power tools. It can actually power a jackhammer too, which I saw, which is actually really sick. I didn't think it was going to be that strong, but it is pretty strong. So take a look right now. So right now it's at 500 RPMs, just chilling. Let me put the truck in park. Maybe it might drop down a little more, honestly. Okay, 600 RPMs it sits at right now. Let's go to features on the screen and power board on. And it shows up to 2,000 or 200 watts it's at, just I guess idling, and then it can go to 2,000. Click generator mode, you hear it kick on, and the truck, boom, jumps up to 900 RPMs, meaning I guess the truck has to generate more power, so it kicks up the RPM so it doesn't completely drain the battery on the truck. And I think it takes time to crank up, so it has to, like, I guess, charge the generator. I'm like, guys, I'm learning as I go with this truck, and it's pretty sick. I'm gonna get out, let you guys listen to the exhaust a little bit so you guys can hear the rumble a little bit. It's not crazy loud. It's kind of like just a nice, has a deep little throaty tone to it. Alright guys, so that was just the 3,000 RPMs. Nothing crazy, I didn't want to rev it up too high, but it does have like the nice deep little throaty tone, so like, you know, it has the V8 option. And I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I did get a 150, but at the same time, I need a 250. But I fell in love with the interior and the way this truck rides compared to the 250. 250 is a lot more rough. just for the simple fact it needs a lot stiffer suspension to be able to hold all that weight you're going to throw in the back, or for instance on a trailer. Alright guys, that is going to wrap up today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this. I mean, I'm not paid doing this. This is honestly straight from the heart. This is my uncle's F150. That is my daily driver 250. And we love our Ford trucks. Nothing but do work with them, and they always hold up and they do great. So I'm just giving you guys an honest opinion. I really hope you enjoyed. And if this changes your views on the trucks, on what you want to get, 150 or 250, both awesome trucks. Go to your local Ford dealer, get in a 150, get in a 250, take it for a drive, and that is the only way to tell. Watching videos is not really a good way to tell, but it gives you an idea. It's a better like looking into the truck. Okay, I do like the features. I do need something that tows more. 250s for you, or you like the features, 150s for you. Other than that, guys, stay tuned on this truck, because this truck is going to get built on this channel. Putting a supercharger on it, exhaust, wheels, tires, and we're going to go have some fun with it. When my car's full bolt-ons and this truck's got a blower on it, we're going to race them, because this truck's a lot heavier, so I feel like it would be an awesome matchup. Gen 3 10-speed versus Gen 3 F150 with a Coyote with a 10-speed with a blower. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe for me. Really helps me out, guys. And until the next one, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.